We have decided that we are going to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. That's the oath of office we take. For a long time, I've resisted the weighing the equities of whether this was divisive for the country. But what the president did, vis-a-vis the president of Ukraine, just removed all doubt that we had to act upon that. And this is not about his personality, his policies. That's for the election. This is about the Constitution. This is about defending our democracy, which the president has said Article 2 says I can do whatever I want. It doesn't. Article 2 makes him a monarch if he interprets it that way. That's not what our founders had in mind. Our republic, Benjamin Franklin said, if we can keep it, we think it's our time to keep it. You mentioned time in the beginning. We think the times have found us. Thomas Paine said at the time of the Revolution, the times have found us to declare independence, do all that our founders did. They wrote a constitution. Thank God they made it amendable so that we could expand freedom over time and continue to do so. But what the president has done is to say the three separate and co-equal branches of government, forget that. Article 2, it's about me. I can do that.
If the thing that changed is the president's dealings with the president of Ukraine that we discovered in part from that modified transcript that we got, if that's it, can you limit the inquiry going forward to that subject, or will it inevitably broaden into all sorts of other questions?
Well, that'll be up to the committees of jurisdiction. However, this was not to trivialize what the president did, because in that call, he undermined our national security by overturning, just interpreting what Congress intended in a bipartisan way to send military aid to Ukraine. And who doesn't like that? Putin. What he did in Syria, who likes that? Putin, giving him a stronger toehold in the Middle East. What he has said about the NATO and our commitment to NATO, who benefits from that? Putin. So that they're not all related to the Constitution, but the phone call did. So again, I have kind of tried to weigh the equities in all of this, not trying to avoid dividing our country further than he already has divided it, but also to, we have no choice. We took an oath to protect and defend our democracy. And that is what he has made an assault on. And if the Republicans have a higher loyalty to the president than they do to their oath of office, that's their problem. But the American people, I think, don't want that. Just imagine, suppose a Democratic president emerged. Do you think those same people would want that president to say, Article 2 says I can do whatever I want? I don't think they want that. That's not a rule of law. Is a democracy. Rule of a person is a monarchy. We rejected that at the beginning of our country.
You served with Mike Pence when he was in the Congress before he was vice president. What would he be like as a president?
I have no idea, but this is, we haven't even made a decision to impeach. This is what an inquiry is about.